Okay, this is AC Titan of TitanNationGaming. Sorry, I messed that up last time on a couple of the videos. I apologize for that. This is oh, let me try that again. This is AC Titan of TitanNationGaming. I have currently gotten up to over 100 videos. Finally, I am looking at hopefully getting over 10 subscribers. I'm gonna start small and then build my way up from there. If anybody likes the videos and they feel like they would watch another video again, please subscribe. I can always be if you write a comment on one of the videos, I can look at it, and if there are any games that you would like to see me play within reason, because there are some games that I do not play, considering the legalities on some of them. Just let me know and I'll see whether or not I have that game, or if in the future I can end up with that game so that I can do more videos for you guys. Alright, so I'm playing through Mortal Kombat 1 right now. I'm going to check what I have in my inventory. This current season, I haven't done a video yet on this season, but this current season does give you access to some additional downloadable skins, especially for Scorpion and Sub-Zero. The recent skins that have been added to the seasonal store, purchased by your dragon gems, or whatever they're called, dragon crystals. Sorry, I had to look for it and see what it was called. But with that being said, wait, I got another one? Sorry, getting a little off topic. Sorry, guys. Okay. And Ashra. I don't know, that little yellow dot kind of bugs me, so that's why I check this stuff. That one looks nice. But she's maxed out, so I'm gonna keep her as gold. I also want to say that the controls for the T1000 is actually pretty decent for the game, but I feel like the only way to make this game even better is to add the T800, because the T800 would have a whole new demographic, especially because you'd have the T800, no wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not, because I have studied Terminators, especially when I was a young kid, and I just studied every single model all the way from T1 to the T1 million, to the TSS, the TX, the TRVX, even the LPK-19, I think that was Cameron, or LPK-25, I'm not sure exactly what number it is off the top of my head, but if they added the T850, which is the one that is shown in the Terminator 2 and the Terminator 3, they are both the T850 model because they're the more advanced version of the T800. Whereas if you go up to the series in the Terminator Salvations, Arnold Schwarzenegger's likeness was CGI'd onto another actor who was built somewhat the same, and he was a T800 in that. Then in the movie after that, Terminator Genesis, he was a T850, but he was upgraded with a pneumatic polyalloy, therefore making him the T1850, technically, or the T850R, if you want to be more specific. Then once they went up to from Genesis to Terminator Dark Fate, that one was the T800, or the that one was the T800 sent back to 1997 to assassinate Sarah Connor. But it was destroyed, and the time loop variant of that was sent back to 1998 to assassinate John Connor, and that one is known as the T888. Not the T850, not the T800. He is a T888. People will probably argue with me on that fact, but I know what I'm talking about. So let's get into this Mortal Kombat. And I don't understand that Mortal Kombat already has an Arnold Schwarzenegger type figure with the Conan the Barbarian. But the thing is if you want us to feel like we actually have like a nostalgic fight from what was it? Let's see, 1984, and then it was I want to say 94. And I am currently upgrading Shao Kahn, or technically in this game, General Shao. Or either take the hit, then block the hit, and be fucking broke by this asshole. Suck on that. And since that is said in this game, I can't say that. Whether or not it belongs to John Cena, I could give a rat's ass less. John Cena used to be somebody who could be respectable, but not anymore. I'm sorry, I understand where his career's going and shit, but honestly, if I was in that position, I wouldn't want to put up with Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, or Triple H. Paul Levesque, his legal name, just for those who don't know. I wouldn't want to put up with any of their bullshit. If I was in my late 50s or early 60s, I would retire reaping all the benefits of having worked for the WWE, which I don't think I would ever do anymore because they lost a lot of the good wrestlers like the Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker, Dean Ambrose, so on, and a lot of them have turned into traitors and stuff, and I understand it's a show and it's all a gimmick and they're just trying to create new content so that they can feel better about themselves for it, losing all of the best WWE superstars. Hell, Rey Mysterio isn't even there anymore from my understanding, and I think that's just stupid as hell that they just got rid of so many good wrestlers. But then again, some of those wrestlers like Dean Ambrose and Undertaker, they chose to left because they were, you know what, we're fucking tired of the nonsense. Baraka, jumping is not your strong suit, dude. I fucking knew she was gonna do that shit. Bitch, please. I don't know the combo off the top of my head. Down, right, left, square. Let's go. In case you guys are wondering who the voiceover is, even though I'm pretty sure you guys can guess who it is Billy Loomis, the Ghostface from the original Scream movie. So, yeah. Just in case you guys were unsure of who it was, that's who it is. Alright, let's continue. So I figure I'd do a Mesa a day, because then all I'd have to do afterwards is work on the towers in order to upgrade the characters, but some of these fights are pretty difficult, so it might take me a little bit. I really hope this game doesn't freeze like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Hopefully they have an update soon, because those kind of inconveniences will impair the, you know, the feel of the game, even though I believe that game is pretty badass as is, but still I would rather not see that kind of stuff, freezing, glitching, any of that. Let's go with one of these. I don't suppose I have a... I do not. I don't have a forger unlocked yet. Let's see. I'm gonna adjust this one because it's different than the Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm gonna put that right in the middle. I feel like that would work better, so I can actually see who I'm challenging, and so you guys can see who I'm challenging, because the middle of the screen isn't really important, because I don't need to know what the timer is, especially in these kinds of fights. Actually, hang on. I got a better idea. I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm going to move this down to this side. Hang on. God, that's not gonna work either. Let's see. That'll work. Brutality. I don't need to see the continue button. I know it's there. Once it does that, boom, continue, continue. See, easy. Okay, I finally figured it out. So for GTA, it needs to be top middle, Mortal Kombat 1 bottom middle, and then Assassin's Creed, pretty much any of the Assassin's Creed game, it's probably going to be on the top right. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Finisher. Okay, left, right, down, square. Let's try that one. And yes, I will read out the fatalities even if it's on screen, because I need people to be able to hear it, because some of the fatalities are a little easier said than done, but harder. This one, I would say it's probably about, if you would estimate in real life, about a 6 to 7 foot gap. That's how you find the middle. Sometimes some of them are a little more lenient, but I would use that rule, 6 to 7 feet, like your perception, which would probably on screen be about, I want to say about maybe about a foot, possibly. Like if you're thinking in the game aspect, it's probably about 6 to 8 feet, but if your perception is from watching TV itself, it'd probably be about like 2-3 inches. Actually, no. Yeah, it'd be about a foot. It'd be about 12 inches. My bad. Alright, let's continue. Done deal. Woo! Okay, have I already been down this way? No, I haven't. I just came up from the blue. Okay, I see. Ooh, a tower. Yes! I will always battle a tower in these games. Hell yeah. Also, I advise NetherRealm Studios to not come out with Mortal Kombat 2 until you start getting some really good shit in Mortal Kombat 1. Because considering that if this game can at least last 10 years like GTA, and GTA has been barely giving us any good missions, that I've already established before in prior videos that I would love them to use the underground tunnel near the casino, once you get into that little construction area, to have a base there for three different tiers of your maximum cash profit between either 3.6 and $10 million, or between, in my personal opinion, is that it should be 5, 10, and $20 million. And the 20 million would be high stakes. You basically have the entire military on your ass and stuff, so it wouldn't be easy per se, but it wouldn't be exactly hard either. Plus, you would have to source, like for the first mission, you would have to source 1,000 pieces of equipment. This next one, because it's double as much, you would have to do so 1,000, 2,000, and then the high stakes one, you would have to probably get 5,000 pieces of equipment. But in some of the missions, you can either get 100, 500, or 1,000 material at a time, which is random, which is a good thing, because then that gives people more to work for, not just giving everything on a silver platter like they have with a couple of their missions. And I don't appreciate that or like that. And I think in order to buy that business, I think the business should cost quite a bit, so you would have to save up to get it, but it'd be worth it. So say it. See, 7 feet. Oh, man. It didn't want to work. Sometimes it does that. I think they kind of focus too much on the T-1000 and Madame Bove than actually making sure that the other characters are able to perform their fatality every single time at the distance requirement, which I was at the distance requirement, so that's some honky-tonk bullshit.
Test your might.
Ooh. Boom. I'm good at those.
Excellent.
Oh. Good. 50-50. Your determination. I'm pretty sure you've seen other videos where I failed them, but at least I'm trying, so hey, screw it. Continue. Let's go. I think my mom and dad just got home. Those guys are awesome.
Fight.
I love uppercuts. It's the most OP move in every Mortal Kombat game is uppercuts, but they are the easily breakable too. Unless, of course, your opponent is a stone cold badass, then it's different. I have some friends of mine that can kick my ass around the block, even if I'm playing as my main Scorpion or my secondary Smoke. But still. Okay, there's no path that way. Let me go forward. Let's see. We have Bedlam Brute, level 12, with a blood and chaos aspect. Let's kick his ass. I think we're chaos too, so we actually have an equal playing field. He does have blood though, but... Uppercuts for the win!
Brutality.
go.
General Shao wins.
Get wrecked. Boah. Madam Bo. Mastery level 14. Almost freaking done with her. Jeez. That's insane. Yeah, once I'm done with her and she's maxed out, I'm gonna go back to Serena because she seems the most OP. So, okay, since I did get the key in this Mesa, I will purchase this chest. Even though the keys are a little harder this season. Okay. That's not too bad. I like that. I'm not a big fan of purple, but that one's not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. Saran Princess, level 12. We got Mystic Energy, I think. Ice Fort. Uppercuts for the win! Brutality. Yeah. Let's go. Some of these are a little too easy, some of them are a little too hard. I think they need a balance. I mean, I'm not trying to criticize them because they're probably a lot smarter than me when it comes to games and shit. Is there a path behind me? I can't tell. Yep, there is. Okay. Let's do this one since it was... See, I do the alternate routes and then I do the main route because then who knows what you'll unlock. Oh, really? Good. About that distance, left, right, down, square. So I'd say about 6 feet. I want to say about 6 feet. But that seems more accurate than 6 or 7. So I'd say 6 feet is probably accurate to what you need in order to perform General Shao's fatality. Now, it's the same rule applies if you're doing cameo fatalities or brutalities. Some of them are from a distance, some of them are actually close range, some are mid-range and far range, but it varies very random. It's kind of a nuisance, but it's also necessary for... Ooh, portal, yes! Love these things. They don't give really great rewards sometimes, but they're still decent. Okay, I can sell that. I don't use that one. I use the pink one or the green one because health gives you attack hits. This one is a special stat that, well, it's kind of a 50-50 whether it's useful or not. That's useful. I will use that right away. Okay, next. And if my volume is iffy, please leave a comment, let me know, because I'm working with minimal kind of vocal stuff. I don't know what exactly I can do to find a standing microphone for videos, or an extension USB male to female cord, so I can actually put this camera in front of me instead of to the side of me, because to the side of me, some people might perceive it as rude not to look at somebody while they're doing a video, but then again, none of the other gamers have really done a side view type deal. I mean, they've rotated the camera to the side, but they've mostly focused on the main of their face. So I think that is kind of ridiculous to some extent. We got one more in this portal area. I want to say this is the Chaos Convergence. Either that or the Temple Pyramid or something. That's surprising. We actually got a really good skin. Okay. That's a surprise. Hardly get those. 250 seasonal credits. That's good. That'll build me up to get some more cheap stuff on this for each character. The more expensive stuff I save till the end, because then that's more of a grind rather than getting the, well, I guess getting the expensive stuff would probably be better spent getting it first, but in the beginning it's a lot harder to get those, so 1,000 or 1,500 or even, 4,000 is obtainable rather than 6,000, because the game really doesn't give you much for seasonal credits, even though you're literally painstaking your personal health on the line, more or less. Hang on. I can't see if this is God, man. You know what? I wonder if I can put this in the bottom right corner. If it covers anything. I don't think it does. Bolts and jolts. I don't ever get these, so I have to look them up. MK1 clue, pros and con. It spelt it wrong. Of course it spelt it wrong, it's Google. Okay, and since I am using, hang on. Wrong video. Sorry guys, I apologize. Okay, so there's this guy that I watch on YouTube and yes, I watch him so that he can help me on some of these side areas that are blocked, and I will give him a shout out. His name is Kombat Cup, if y'all can see that. If you need help on Mortal Kombat 1 or any of that stuff, if I can't help you, I would honestly recommend him. So the Kombat Cup guy, and there's another guy, if I come across his video, I'll definitely give you guys I give him a shout out too, because I want to give every single person credit for whoever is involved in helping me with my games. So being that said, I'm going to watch this video and kind of determine. Okay, so from what I read from the video, and I didn't read much of it, but the best thing to do for this mission is for you to select Raiden. And while we're at it, we'll go down here and boom, do that one. That one seems like the most best one, because these other ones really don't apply. Yeah. And then they also, in this game, they have the sector skin, one of the old school skins. I'm not sure exactly which skin it is off the top of my head right now. I'd have to look at it. It's been a while since I downloaded it, but I would recommend that. I'm gonna pick Serena just to be safe. And all you gotta do for this one is to perform either one of the Raiden fatalities. So right now I will go into move list. I will put both of them on screen. I will do the first fatality, the top one. That one I actually I haven't done Raiden fatality. I like this one, but the other one might be better. some of these fatalities, I feel like they could have more to them. Some of them are kind of weak, which I think is kind of biased to the character, especially because you're supposed to give them their best fatality. And frankly, a lot of them don't have their best fatality. Like, for instance, Shao Kahn, or General Shao. He doesn't have very good fatalities. The spinning one, where he grabs you in the air and spins you and stuff, that one doesn't feel like a Shao Kahn move. It feels more like Kenshi or a Kung Lao move. Which, then again, also begs the question whether or not Mortal Kombat 1 decides to do an update and release the DLC Story 3, because they could easily bring in new characters that could be a problem, like Draman or Onaga, Moloch, hell, General Reiko could be a problem, because during the whole entire story of this game, Reiko was a constant irritant to the Earthrealmers, and he survived, so he could easily start a revolt against Queen Melina's rule, which Empress Melina's rule is kind of that would make most sense, because Reiko was eternally loyal to General Shao, so that would make most sense. And then that could also bring in the potential to add new characters, like for instance Hataru, and hell, there could be a bunch of other characters, like Shujinko. He could be a playable, like, not a cameo character, but he could be a playable character. Baraicho, he could be in here. I mean, they say Madame Bo is Baraicho in this, but no. There's been no evidence whatsoever that supports that claim in any way. If anything, Madame Bo kind of resembles, I want to say she more or less resembles Liu Kang to an extent, rather than her actually being like Baraicho. Baraicho is one of a kind character, and they should bring him back in this game, either as a cameo, which would be a poor use of the character, or as an actual playable character, which would be a better use of his ability. How does that not work? What the hell? I performed the fatality. How? What the hell? Okay. That's enough, you piece of crap. My phone sucks. Whenever there's something in the taskbar, it doesn't want to load. But like I said, another shout out, just reiterating, a shout out to Kombat Cup, whoever is behind that. And I give you a shout out because I want you to know that you are implemental in my success or potential failure, depending on whether people subscribe or like the videos. Any Raiden... Oh, wasn't a fatality, it was a Raiden brutality. That's why I failed. My bad, you guys. I apologize for that. It's an honest mistake. Let's see. Well, let's get these off my screen and see what brutality. The easiest brutality is the uppercut, but I want to try and do this one. Okay. Damn it. I hate it when it does that. It literally fucking loads in shit at the last fucking minute. gonna wait for the fire. And it keeps screwing with me. Screw off, Mortal Kombat. Stop doing shit that you know is horse shit. I'm just gonna do the uppercut, because this is just bullcrap. I'm trying to do the other one. Oh my god. How many freaking times do I have to do this damn mission? Come on. Stop with the fire. Sick of that shit. And it didn't fucking do it. Of course it didn't do it. It's being a bitch right now. Sick of this shit. There we go. Finally. That's some bullcrap. So Mortal Kombat 1, the screen I'm going to put in the bottom left corner instead of the middle, because it seems to work better, because there's nothing that can be blocked. I mean, it might be inconsistent with a lot of my games, but the thing is I want you to be able to see every aspect of what you need to see in order to actually determine whether or not the playthrough is sufficient enough. Now, the Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm not going to play any of that game without doing broadcasts on the videos. Hopefully, internet connection where I'm at actually holds up, because the company that runs the internet that I'm using is really shitty. And they're screwing over the people that are paying for it, which isn't me, but I am borrowing the internet to play my games per an agreement I have with that individual involved. As long as I'm not using it for stupid ass shit, then I'm pretty much good. Sandel skin. Scytho's eyes. Privilege. Huh. Okay, I need a forge. Should I go up this way, or should I go up this way? See, I'm a Scorpion fan, so I'm gonna go up this way. Plus, that's perfect because it brings me right next to a forge. Okay. Didn't even really see who we were fighting. If you guys did, awesome. Ooh, Tanya. Okay. And I just realized that I have the wrong character. So I will switch him out because he's already maxed out. Let's switch him back to General Shao. And we will work from there. General Shao. Okay. Oh, I don't have a requirement. What, level 15? I'm level 14, okay. Alright, let's do this. Because I don't want to get upgrade points taken away from me for fighting with the wrong character. I was too far. It's really picky with him, just like Sindel, which may or may not, it depends on which one has the highest level, may or may not be my next character that I'm trying to level up. I didn't see what level it is because I'm trying to look at the corner screen to see whether or not I'm actually in the view of you guys, because I don't want to be, you know, not seen, more or less. Okay. Upgrade talisman. I think I want to do this one for this. But then again, are none of those compatible? Are you shitting me right now? What about this one? Can I do it for this one? Oh, that is some grade A bulk honky. That's stupid. Well, I guess I can't do crap, but at least I have it, so if I need to use it or implement it, I absolutely can. Let's see. Let's do this area. Sorry, I'm exhausted. I'm sore, so give me a bit. Oh, it wouldn't do it. What the hell? Mortal Kombat, get some fluidity. Like, for crying out loud. It's ridiculous how much you try to do a fatality and you can't because the game won't let you, because the coders of the thing won't have it with some fluidity. Just like Assassin's Creed Shadows earlier in the other video before this one, conked out and froze mid-scene in probably one of the crucial periods where you need to see what is being said. It's probably going to skip past that or start over beforehand, which wouldn't be too much of a loss, but it'd still be an inconvenience. Let's continue. That's frustrating. I'm going to go this way. There's a chest. Go forward. Malfunctioning Electrobot. Awesome, that's why we have this little doohickey. We will go in here. Hopefully it's not a character trial. I suck at those. Perfect. I like those rings. They're helpful. Oh, yeah, I got a new controller. It's silver and blue. My high school colors. My real high school, not the one my father forced me to go to. I kind of despise him for that. So if he ever watches these videos, which I don't even think he knows I have a channel, but if he watches these videos, I despise him for the way that he had us, me and my brother, upbringing him, because my brother is not the most respectable individual. And that's the nice way of putting it. Okay, rain, let's go. Okay, I don't know how chaos reacts with fire, but we'll see. Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1.
I'm not good with rain. I'm so surprised I actually got that. I think with the update they actually gave it to you where you have like a second of error where you can actually obtain shit. And that's nice of them to do so, because some of these were a little too awful. Let's see. Test your might. Then I'm gonna go that way and...
Test
well. Boom. Crush my own skull.
Excellent.
Also, I like how they reference, what's his name? Aaron Black. Oh, I would love to see Aaron Black in this again. I don't want to see General Kotal Khan or Lieutenant Kotal or whatever they want to call him in here. Captain Kotal, whatever. I don't want to see him in this game. I would love to see Jade, and I'd love to see Kira, because Kira hasn't been in a game since Mortal Kombat 9. So that would be a big, like, improvement to the game. Because a lot of people love her character, especially because it gives you kind of Scarlet vibes, but without, you know. Oh, okay, I get this one.
Survive.
That's kind of hard to do. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. That's kind of hard to do, considering that this character can't exactly teleport. The better deal to do with this would probably be smoke. Just from just my personal experience, is that smoke would be a better option for that. Talos Windbreaker, that's a fart talisman, for those who don't know. Kenshi skin, hell yeah, 250 credits. That literally put me up to half of a new thing, depending on what I have. So we were skipping that. We might circle around just in case there's a middle part that I missed, just to make sure, but I'm gonna do this tower. I will never pass up a tower. Towers are awesome. They give you a good amount of XP, especially because it's builded up from 3 fight missions and 1 test room. I usually either that or it's 5 to 7 matches for a tower, which is a lot considering if they don't have any in between. I knew that was a strip. See this fatality? I don't like this fatality. This fatality seems stupid for General Shao. If anything, a good fatality would be him taking his axe and throwing it, and then it goes around the world, comes up, and then just cuts him through the chest, and then have frickin' Shao Kahn jump through the air, flip, grab the axe, and smash him down. That would be badass. This, no. Not even. Because the one I just said feels like more of a Shao Kahn fatality than that one. Either that or grab him, throw him into a throne, and then frickin' hammer him through the throne. Uppercut. Fourth dog. Win. Dude, stop jumping. Love uppercuts, always, man.
Brutality.
Let's go. What's this video at? Almost an hour? Not bad. Like I said, I'm gonna play this through until I have beat this stuff, so if it takes me 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm gonna do it. Ain't got nothing else I can really do. I would like to
Test
give a
might.
shout out to my workplace or anybody at work. Ooh, just barely. Still counts.
Excellent.
Excellent. Excellent. Sorry. I know that's probably stupid. But at least I passed it, so I probably have a better chance of getting something really cool. And it being a first time through, too.
Fight.
Headphones acting weird. Bye bye, Liu Kang.
Brutality. General Shao wins.
26. Oh, jeez. Key item? That actually looks pretty cool. Mad Monk key. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Got a withered orange herb that will help with health, I'm pretty sure. 100 seasonal credits, 100 in season credits for the shop and or the forge for your talismans. Let's see. Facing sector in a Sub-Zero style. Oh yeah, that's her speed, but it varies and it's picky. So that's the advice that I can give you guys, is that it is very picky. And you'll be lucky if you can actually do a good one. Now, I'm gonna try and do his second fatality. I'm pretty sure I have it unlocked already. Hopefully it's good, but there's no guarantee. Also, ooh, hey, points. Let's go. My attack is high, but I need to get my health up. That way it gives me more hit damage. Let's go here. And... oh, what was I gonna do? Inventory. There's the key. It's the wrong one. Nope, wrong one. Huh. Oh yeah, I gotta go to a shop. That's right. So I already went that way. Let's go back here and check out this. Okay, we got all those. Let's go here. This is the middle that I was talking about. Let's try this one, see if we can do it. If we can't, then I'm gonna skip it because I'd rather do these later on and be able to pass it than not be able to. What? Yeah, no, I'm skipping that. I haven't played with Reptile in a while. I completed him with the first season that they had with him, and I just haven't really played him much since then, so it's kind of, to some extent, useless for me to even try to do that. But I'm gonna at least try it once, and if I can't do it, I'm gonna... I knew your bitch ass was gonna do that. I should have kicked him. He deserves to get his head kicked off. Who's an asshole in this? See, I want to see a nice Shang Tsung. I think the next DLC though should explore more of the combat conflict between Order Realm and the Outworld Nether Realm. I think that would be a good storyline because then you could introduce Hataru and Dairu and stuff like that. But the only person out of that they should make a playable character is Hataru because he was actually pretty good in Mortal Kombat Deceptions and Mortal Kombat Armageddon. But Dairu, not as great. I would rather see Onaga or Moloch and stuff in later DLC like storylines because I honestly find it ridiculous that Mortal Kombat 1 or Mortal Kombat 11, for instance, only has two main storylines. The Chronica storyline where you have to face all the guys and then kick her ass, and then the Aftermath one, which kind of sucks if you really think about it, that there are only two storylines. I think they should have at least 5 in this game, and if they need any ideas, watch my videos, let me know, because I got ideas for days. I can absolutely hook you up with some good ideas. And I do mention a lot of my good ideas in videos. Some of the videos don't have audio, so that's why I'm saying if you have any ideas, or you want to hear some ideas, then absolutely. I'm gonna try something. Let's see if I can do this one. Last call. Hold R1. Damn it. Yep, about 6 feet. Inches. About a foot. Yeah, about a foot. Dark side. Okay, now we're facing Ashra. Let's go. Okay, if you notice the distance that I have kind of like replicated, I would say do this like from where you're at, and if it's like from your thumb to your pinky, like that, then it's pretty freaking close, I would say. Now if you got like short stubby fingers and you can't, you know, stretch them out like this, then I don't know what to tell you, buddy. But at least you can take from the video and kind of guesstimate. It may or may not work. It's kind of 50-50. Not everybody can really do the fatalities. I've seen a lot of people who can't do them, and I couldn't do them for a longest time, so I absolutely understand. This is the one that was in the middle when we were coming up this way, so I'm going to do that one real quick, and then I'm going to check the path to the left of it, because I don't think I checked that.
3, 2, 1.
A lot of square combos for these. I ain't complaining.
Urban wins.
See, I like these when they give you keys, but the survival things that give you keys, those ones are kind of touchy. I think this one curves around. It's very possible.
Destroy.
like those. They're fun. Now if I had like 50 again at the time I had, oh, there's no way. At least I have almost 5,000 seasonal credits so far. So that's good. That's a good start. Let's go this way. I'll go back and do that one. Actually, no. Oh, this is a... okay. Alright. If the other individual that I watch videos for these pops up, I will absolutely give him credit. Let's see. MK1 Clue, tell us again. So let's see, Kombat Club. Let me see if I can find the guy. TDS internet sucks. I will make that in my video, I don't care. TDS is awful in my state. They are literally right in my backyard, and yet they still rip off my mom half of her service. We've already done internet connection tests, and we know damn well that it's not giving her the requirements that she's supposed to, even though we have a server farm literally across the alleyway in our backyard. Okay. I couldn't find the other guy, so I will use Combat Cup again, but if I find the other guy, I'll definitely shout him out. Wow, I am exhausted. Wow. I do apologize. And now that TDS is... oh, you fucking interfering sons of bitches, get the fuck off my video. Sorry for my language, but these assholes have been messing with my phone for the last 3 years. For crying out loud. When is the government gonna learn that they can't do that shit, that it violates our 4th Amendment? I hate people like that. I'm guessing it has something to do with smoke, honestly. Is this thing stupid or something? Come on. That's why. Okay, let me try this again. Lesson we learned, if you put location on your phone, see, video is working now. If you put location on your phone, the government will tamper with it. And it's mostly due to that jackass Joe Biden being in office for as long as he was. Okay? So never have your location on unless it's using it for an app, and even then they can't violate any of the terms within that app. But if you have it on and you're not using the app and you're just walking around, make sure you turn it off, please. Your safety is the utmost importance, especially with all these traitors in our government. So please. I'm not a very political person, but I look for the safety of myself and others. So, it's performing a smoke fatality from my understanding. I looked at it this time. I made sure 100%. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Easy fix. Return to map. I play on PlayStation, just in case people are unsure what console I'm on. They should probably already know by now, but it's possible to not know. Hang on. I'm gonna check this. 1 hit of armor during activation. That one actually might be more useful than the fart, because the fart doesn't really help. Let's see. Flawless blocking. Flawless blocking makes next pierce armor. You cannot normal block projectiles. That seems useless. I wish you could sell them. Oh wait, you can sell the relics, can't you? If not, then that sucks.
General Shao.
Oh, come on. Okay, go to smoke. And we will do his first fatality. It says up in. Like. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, what kind of hacking ass shit are you using, bitch? Uppercut for the win! Let's go, man! Yes!
Smoke wins.
Get it done, son! Yes, sir. I don't ever use those, so I will definitely sell that. I don't like those because then they're character specific and it doesn't help. Now, if I'm using the character, then it's different. But I didn't do the fatality, unfortunately. So we'll have to do this again, which is annoying. God, I hate this guy. Oh my god. Die, bitch. Okay, right, left, down, square. I think it can be used anywhere, so that's a good thing with Mortal Kombat is smokes being able to be used anywhere. If it was specific, oh, it would be annoying as hell. I could do it from easy, medium. I could do it from close, mid, and far. I've done it from far, and holy crap, it looks awesome from far. Yeah, but it's more or less the same fatality. I think they should have some. See, most of the fatalities either have X circle, square triangle, square X, square circle, and I want them to have at least one of each main action button, the X, square, triangle, or circle. And yes, the X button is an X button, it's not a cross button. We're not doing that stupid shit. So, if they were to implement two other fatalities for the characters, for the actions that they don't have in there, for the player combo action, then that would actually be badass because then you would have at least somewhat of a variety. I mean, you have limited variety, plus it would also give the opportunity for two better, way better fatalities. And they could be difficult, they could be easy, but I will say Sindel's fatality in Mortal Kombat 11 was a pain in the ass to do. It took me a long time in order to get the trophy that is correlated with that by performing two of Sindel's fatalities, and it just bugged the crap out of me. Lime palette, 250 credits again, booyah. Okay, I'm gonna use this, and this, and this, and then we're gonna go here. I think I missed this one. I think that's the only one I missed. Oh, hang on. One moment. Knew that was gonna happen. Oh, shit. Oh, well, it's an ambush, so kind of have no choice. Yeah! Smoke's pretty badass. Alright. Okay. Alright, I think we already got those. We'll do this. And then I believe the front way is the way that I haven't gone yet. I forgot to change the character back. Man, such an idiot. How long are we on this video? A little over a minute. Oh shit, I used those on the wrong guy. Damn it. Oh, well. Live and let learn. Go to General Shell, Talisman. No, I don't want the Blood Talisman, I'll sell that. So I ain't gonna use it. Let's use this. Screw it, why not? Let's use that. And booyah! And I guess this is for like. I think that's unfair that we can't play as combo characters, but we can fight combo characters. I think that's kind of bullshit. Leave a comment if you agree. I wonder what her brutality is. I haven't done any of them, I don't think. I may have, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Okay. I already went that way, so let's go forward. And hey bud, you're gonna have to look at this one. I can't just be giving these. Can't just giving. Just can't. You gotta work on your English, people. Like, oh wait, do I have a coin? I do. Okay, let's try it. I didn't think I had a coin. Oh. Awesome.
Kombat.
Oh. 940, that's still not bad for seasonal credits. Oh. I like that one. I'm gonna get more of those coins. That'll help me in the long run. What's down this way? Oh, I already got that one. What's up, Raiden? Ready to get your ass whipped? Let's go. Let's do Madame Bo's fatality. Or not. God, suck. Mortal Kombat, you need to have a clear understanding of what mid is. That it was mid. That's stupid. We're ranked 27. Madame Bo is maxed out. Awesome. And I got her combat name. 25 seasonal credits. It's kind of low. This part was red. Okay, we are already here. I just want to double check and make sure.
From the Netherrealm's Hellfires comes Sub-Zero's frostiest ally. On his behalf, Ashra brandishes her kris with cold precision. Fight with skill and resilience, or perish by a blade.
Nice. Let's kick her ass. And get some really good XP. Oh, I guarantee you really good XP. And what else is funny is though, that sometimes it will only take me one Mesa to get a person up to at least level 30. And this one it took me 3. That to me is a little ridiculous. Usually the max that it takes me is like 2. But then again, that depends on whether I'm starting with one already pre-made or like when I started this, I think it was at level 17. So it was actually pretty high up there. Bitch. Uppercuts for the win! I like Ashra, but I hate her at the same time. God, can you not do the fucking fatality? Is this game being stupid or something? Come on! Mortal Kombat, establish what mid is, and if mid is there, you need to have some kind of indicator on screen, because that is starting to irritate the hell out of people. Relic, heavy stone of smithing, that looks like a native arrowhead, that's badass. Got another one of those uppercut rings, that's helpful. That doesn't really help me much. 250 credits. Oh yeah, that'll help. I'm a little over 8,000 right now. That's awesome. I think with the next 4,000 seasonal credits I get, I'm probably gonna get the well, I'm not gonna get the T1000 stuff right off the bat because his are continuous, so I can get them on the next season if I miss them. I'm gonna get stuff that I can't miss first before I do anything else. Let's go left. Okay, let's see if we can upgrade the talisman. Yet. This one... let's see. It's incompatible, reduces damage taken during talisman activation, that's a good one. Use create armor talisman. 130% 8% activation speed, so it's the same as the ice one. One hit of armor during activation, 83% damage taken during activation is probably repelled. That's good. It's a good start. I hate how these components aren't compatible when they should be. It doesn't matter if they're a lower level, lower than what the talisman is, they should be able to be used. If they're higher than the talisman, I understand that, but they are definitely, some of them are lower and they can't be used. That's kind of shitty. Let's open this. I got 2 keys? Oh, right on. Right on. Acid Mines Talisman? Ooh. Huh. Let's see what this does. Increase maximum number of sins? What sins? Increase damage of sins. Sins do not expire. Absolving sins also heals you. That one actually... Oh, it's Ashura only. Damn, that would have been the last season when I was playing as Ashura. 81% activation speed, 346 pull on activation, acid mine, talisman. Deploys mines that create acid explosion upon activation. This one, I haven't tried it yet. Let's try this one first, and then if this one seems kind of lacking, then we'll go to the other one and see what it has to offer. Going against... Oh, there we go. So it's about the 6-foot rule. Okay. I wish cameos had a second fatality, at least. Like, come on. There's more you can do with these characters. But I feel like the person who's behind the Mortal Kombat games right now, which it's not the original Ed Boon, or yeah, Ed and shit, what's his name? His last name. I forgot Ed's last name, but Tobias Boone. But yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, Ed Boon and Tobias, I forgot his name, his first name. But yeah, Ed Boon, I don't think he's doing the Mortal Kombat games anymore, because I think he's retiring. But whoever is doing it needs to get some consistency, and he needs to live up to the reputation of the legendary Ed Boon. Otherwise, don't make another game, because you don't want to waste resources and have people complaining that the game isn't exactly where it needs to be. The only reason people complain about this game is because they don't like the characters in it, because they are missing opportunities with a lot of characters like Hikaru, Kira. They can even put in the previous DLC characters like Freddy Krueger or Jason or Alien or Predator and stuff like that. Give them a whole new revamped skill set, new freaking custom armor, main characters and stuff. And then a lot of the old characters from older Mortal Kombat games, like previous aliases of those characters, or even characters that are already playable in this game that aren't cameos, should be made into cameos as well. So you should have a cameo version of the character and a playable version of the character, which would maximize the amount of characters you can have in this game. Absolutely. You could triple or quadruple the amount of characters in this. It would be so awesome to see some of the old school characters in Mortal Kombat, and it would also be nice to see some new characters in Mortal Kombat, because there are a lot of TV shows that have characters that would absolutely fit into this. Hell, you could even bring in frickin' Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars, put him in Mortal Kombat, and it would be badass. I mean, I understand you would have to get some patent rights from LucasArts And Disney, unfortunately, Disney is involved, which sucks. But it would be awesome to see those kind of like the Mandalorian. That would be badass to see a freaking Mandalorian, a person of the planet Mandalore in this game. That would be badass. Or to see Superman again from the Mortal Kombat vs. DC universe. Hell, it'd be pretty cool to see some Marvel characters in this. But the thing is, get the patent permission. Don't be like Fortnite, where they didn't get the patent permission and they ended up with hundreds of thousands of lawsuits from other companies like Hasbro, Konami, Bandai Namco, and so on. So, yeah, that would be my opinion, is that they need to add more characters from old school rosters and add some more DLC characters from old school rosters. But the thing is if you add old characters that are from the games, they need to be characters that you can upgrade to level 35. And if you can't figure out customizations, ask the people. We got ideas. We got buttloads of ideas. I've had ideas for Mortal Kombat games since I was 11 years old. I am almost 27 years old, and I have all these ideas, but I've never been approached once, except for maybe the brainstorm team behind GTA 6. That's about it. And even they probably haven't even took half of my ideas, or if they have, they haven't given me credit for any of them. So yeah. I don't want to open that just yet. Ah, damn it. Figured as much. There's 2 chests over there. I've unlocked every other chest. Well, 3 chests. Oh, 3 chests. Okay. Open sesame.
Ever loyal to his Grand Master, this Smoke has committed his life to Sub-Zero. He will stop at nothing to win. Neither should you.
I like how he says neither instead of neither, because neither is actually the proper pronunciation of that word. I before E except after C.
You won't think so once you're
I think
choking
that's
on
what
it.
I'm saying. Okay, you cheating son of a bitch. Blocking everything like a pussy. I don't think so, sucker. You got an unfair advantage, motherfucker. Will you cut it out? For a crying out loud, dude. Dude, piss off. This Smoke is an asshole. Suck a dick, bitch. And don't demonetize me, YouTube, if you decide to monetize me over a few curse words, because your policies on that would actively violate the 4th Amendment and the 1st Amendment, because one, you're taking freedom of speech and technically speaking, freedom of speech can be considered a form of invasion of property and privacy. God damn it. I know where you're at, asshole. Oh, you're fucking pissing me off. Piss off. Piss off. Piss off. Fuck off. Son of a bitch. Take a bottle of the hit. I apologize for my language. If there's any sensitive people watching, I apologize. I kind of get into my games. Relic, Assassin's Bomb. Oh, never gotten that before. 275, 200, 300 seasonal credits. See, that's a good amount. That's a good amount. See, 300 seasonal credits or higher is actually a decent amount in order to get things that you're supposed to be needing. Level up. Booyah. Health went up. I might go to the Mesa where you can get that thing where you can reset them, and then I might switch them up because I need to be more offensive than defensive. So, but I want to make sure I have enough points before I decide to do that. We completed that Mesa. The next Mesa is the Living Forest, but I'm going to end this video right now. Well, as soon as he lands, then I'll do that. So, being that said, this has been AC Titan of Titan Nation Gaming. I hope to see you guys watching the next video, or check out one of the previous videos and like and subscribe today. Alright, have a good one. Peace out.